I'm told that the last remaining seats for this one were snapped up within 11 minutes of going on sale this morning. But we're happy you have a seat there at home. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago White Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Felix Titus gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games. Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. The catcher's the key guy here. He does such a great job of blocking, directing traffic. But the biggest thing he does so well, the throws from the outfield, catching it and applying the tag. He's the leader of this defense.
Stepping into the box, Mac Daddy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Mac Daddy.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Moncada has it. And he's set down, 1 away.
Out in second, right fielder, Andrew the Man.
Now at the plate, Andrew the Man. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. Got him.
Batting third, center fielder, Kelly Jones.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication of the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that two-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
And that misses 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try it again, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Wilson has it, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. HR, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Gavin Titus will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Digging in, Avery Slade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Avery Slade.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Pitch on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Ready on 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Avery Slade sent packing to start out the bottom of the first.
Wilson.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
To third. Gallo gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
And with
third
2 away, look at our playoff tree here.
Henry.
And you can see the winner here will match up with the St. Louis Cardinals in this year's World Series. And what a fall classic that'll be. At the plate, Lawrence Henry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Daddy comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Tigers, third baseman number 13, Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher Austin Kelton.
Standing in, Austin Kelton. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here and gone. An absolute bomb, a solo home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting 8th.
Into the box now, Jacoby Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Settling in now, Henry Morgan. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Henry Morgan.
First pitch on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Rafael Gonzalez. first shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here's another 0-2. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Daddy ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Mick Haniger.
From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Brett Lawrie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. The man is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this.
Leading off for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Mac Daddy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mac Daddy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Stepping in now, Andrew the man, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Striding in once again, Kelly Jones. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
First and second now, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 1. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. At the plate, Eli Ojeda. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Eli Ojeda.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another chance? Avery Slade, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Travis Wilson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now batting, Lawrence Henry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Morgan. First pitch on its way. And it's grounded foul. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ball 2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in, Yohan Moncada. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers 1. Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman number 13, Joey Gallo.
Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Dan Vogelbaum. And this is line foul over the White Sox dugout. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. Now in the box, Rafael Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, number 26.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Daddy onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Brett Laurie.
As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
Jones is there for it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. White Sox on top, 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Austin Kelton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Jacoby Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Wilson fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Henry is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Eli Ojeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Eli Ojeda.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that one right down Main Street. This is hit softly to third. A quick out number 1.
First baseman, number 5, Avery Slade.
Digging in and looking for more, Avery Slade. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now Asenka runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Travis Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Mac Daddy. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gonzalez going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in there to start the 6th. It's a leadoff double.
Well, that's his 2nd double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Into the box now, Andrew the man, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Moncada gloves it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Kelly Jones, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I kind of hope he doesn't drive one out of the ballpark or in the gap. Maybe just walk, because I'm looking at the on-deck circle. You got the big slugger on the on-deck circle. I want to see him take a chance at a granny.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Here's Joey Gallo now,
as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And another foul ball. Looking to send him packing again. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Ken Vogelbach. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Ready for another chance? Lawrence Henry. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And this will be fouled away.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Again, a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Henry Morgan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight, 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that base hit right there broke up a streak of 9 batters in a row. So maybe that just gives a little confidence to the offense, feeling like, okay, now it's our time to get to him.
Striding in once again, Rafael Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Fouled back. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here on the south side of Chicago, on to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Dermody
comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
Austin Kelton will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacoby Jones.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Slade ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Batter number 8, second baseman, Mac Daddy.
Standing in now, Mac Daddy, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Slow roller left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew, the man, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Center fielder number 28, Kelly Jones.
Ready once again, Kelly Jones. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
2 men are on with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, 2, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
1-2, here it comes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago, and we are tied 2-2. Michael Blazek gets the call
now
from the pen to take
Detroit,
over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Blazek.
So striding in, Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2 with a double
And
on his
leading off
line
for the
thus
White
far.
Sox, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Number 15, designated hitter, Brett Lawrie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Lawrie. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
3-1. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Fielder number 22, Eli Ojeda.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Eli Ojeda, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least one run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout at the track. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! So a two-run shot to left center, his first homer here in the series, and it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead.
Well, Matt, I could go cliches to say if you hang it, you bang it, right? But not every curveball is the same. He just stayed with that breaking pitch and drove it out of the ballpark. That was a nice swing.
Into the box, Avery Slade. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. The man back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis Wilson.
So striding forward now, Travis Wilson. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Daddy ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-2 Chicago lead. Roberto Ozuna has been summoned from
now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
At the plate, Mike Trout. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 out.
Third baseman number 13.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Here's Joey Gallo now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Now batting, Dan Vogelbach. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Runners on first with one down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Homestanding White Sox have the lead here at Guaranteed Rate Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7+ innings. Stepping in, Austin Kelton. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
James Landgraf will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 58, James Landgraf.
In now, Jacoby Jones. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Gonzalez moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair, still down by a count of 4-2. Heath Hembry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Rodrigo Rivera is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 14, Rodrigo Rivera.
Striding in, Lawrence Henry, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Baseman, Lawrence Henry.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Henry Morgan, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. They'll probably try to get him to chase again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just a bit low, ball 3. Yohan Moncada waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Yohan Moncada.
In now, Yohan Moncada. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Rafael Gonzalez.
Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners are at first and third, one away. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Two 0 count. Here it comes. And this one gets away. A play at the plate. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So stepping in, Mitch Haniger. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside. 3-0 now. Brett Lawrie would be next. Ready with the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Ryan Presley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
57, Ryan Presley.
Into the box now, Brett Lawrie. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones looks up and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The left fielder, number 22, Eli
Standing
Ojeda.
in now, Eli Ojeda. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
4 runs here in this half inning. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Avery Slade. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. The man going back, still going back, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis
In now,
Wilson.
Travis Wilson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. The man on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the White Sox 10 and the Tigers 2. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field and baseball on the show. Jonathan Barrios enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Leading off for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Ojeda. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Matt Daddy.
Coming to the plate now, Mac Daddy. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first to be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
Now to the plate, Andrew, the man, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about giving him the Player of the Game award.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.